Welcome to the shack. We're about to rock. We got the Deacon, 2 and Deezy. Dr. Deezy, how about you? Stories from the shack.
Well, what else should you know about us?
Yeah,
What else should the public know
What's
about
the
Old
future
Cobalt
look like for your band, guys? What do you want to happen this year?
That's a great question.
Right now we're working on an album,
Mhm.
our first album, and I would like to see that finished and fully come into
Right on the
fruition
cusp.
next year.
Yeah, we're right there.
Okay.
Yeah, we got one song left. I think just drums.
I
to
think
track,
only drums for
correct?
one
Yeah.
track.
Literally just the drum
Yeah.
track.
And then it's just, mixing and mastering, no problem.
Yeah.
And from there, we'll put it on iTunes. We'll release it to try to release it to all the major, listening platforms.
How many songs you gonna have?
9.
9? Okay, that's good enough.
And it's like we mentioned earlier, we have no great grand scheme, plans, that we're going to become millionaires or anything, but we do want to put it out there because it's something that's important.
So we talked about the sound, those two notes you recognize.
Yeah.
Do you have a signature song that you that this is our song?
Interesting.
It's a good question.
I think we have had, and I think we have had in our collective brains, like, okay, we play all these other songs, but this is the
This
song.
is us, right?
And then we write another song. And then it's
This
this is the song, which is good. I mean, I don't think it's
True.
I don't think it's bad. Every time we write a song, I think we're writing a better Cobalt Crown song than the last one.
We
That should
definitely
be the
need
goal.
to get some studio
I think that's fair.
quality shorts on TikTok and YouTube.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I would love to see you guys explode and end up in Octane and Sirius XM or something like
That'd be
that.
badass.
That'd be sick.
Honestly, my biggest thing has become, we talk about the future, I'll put this in there too. We've got kind of our, I don't want to say a smaller gig, but we play a smaller bar in New Haven called Carl's. Very good to us.
Yeah.
Again, they're
You play that regular?
Seems
This will be
like
our, what, third or fourth?
that's where I think this will be our
It's
fourth
fourth.
or fifth, but I think it's fourth. We happened to luck into kind of getting hooked up with the promoter.
How did that happen?
Shout out Chad.
Shout out Chad.
Yeah, Chad's
So
the guy.
I'm not 100%. I mean, it was me watching, the various Facebook groups.
I think
Somebody
somebody
had.
from the ruin maybe passed along our info.
They didn't.
No?
No. Because I had reached out to, and the person I reached out to wasn't Chad, but again, need a local to support XYZ band coming through, blah, blah, blah. And I sent the date to these guys and like, hey, can we do this? They're like, yeah, we're free. Great. I reach out to that guy. That guy goes, well, you have anything? And at the time, I don't think we had any Cobalt Crown stuff up, but I think I picked a couple of songs from previous projects and said, hey, we don't have that much, but the guitarist
I
and
think
myself
that was
used to
it,
play
yeah.
these
Yeah.
stuff. So at least we're not gonna get up on stage and puke on our shoes, whatever. And he's like, oh, okay. And I don't think he was excited about the music or whatever. These guys are much more heavy metal promoters, but passed us along to Chad. And honestly, shout out to Chad Sowers. Not everybody in this business takes care of people, especially promoters. And this guy's in it just for the love of the game.
He is. You can
Oh,
really
truly.
tell that shows.
He truly loves the game. He gets these pretty decent sized regional acts coming through, little old Carl's in New Haven, and those bands walk away thinking that was the best stop on their regional tour. They really do. And he's leaned on us a few times now. Like, you build up some trust. Like, we're gonna show up. We're not gonna embarrass the family up there. I think we put on a pretty decent show. Our draw isn't that bad. I mean, we're not packing the place, but our draw is pretty decent, and that's at least bringing people in so that the travel bands aren't staring at the floor
Yeah,
sure.
playing
in
to the
front of them, right?
bartenders.
And so we've got that going. What is that? The August 7th?
August 7th, Friday.
August 7th. That's a Friday. So that's a low dough, and that one's going to be an all locals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Nice.
So we're not not support on that one. We're just kind of all. I think there's 4 of us in there. Our boys Space Junk will be in tow. 'Cause
Yes.
Hell yeah.
they make it in every time.
Coming out to Carl's
I'd be disappointed if they weren't.
And you know,
Yeah.
and there's another thing where, man, we asked them to come along on one because Chad reached out to us and said, "Hey,
Need another band.
I need another band." And we're like, "Well, here's this one we got," and so now I don't know how regular it is, but I know that, they answer the call when he's not even reaching out to us. It's not like they just come with us. He'll reach
You
out.
guys went to one of their shows not too long ago.
We did. We went and
Yeah.
saw them. That was fantastic. They were
It was.
representing Cobalt Crown.
They did, yeah. They had one of our shows.
Really?
It was really awesome.
Yeah.
They were,
Oh,
yeah.
that's good.
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. We
Real
love those
good.
boys. We love those
Yeah.
boys. And
Yeah.
we love
Good guys.
We love playing with them. I love seeing their show. So we've got that on the 7th. We've got Stan's Room, which is on the site of Pierre's, September 12th. I think that'll be a bigger show, smaller set. I'm assuming,
Yeah.
and there again, the reason that we were playing that is because a promoter reached out to Chad and said, "Hey, I need to fill spots here. Who's local you can give me?"
He really has been good.
And
yes.
and he sent that promoter my way to get a hold of. I guess maybe just to the band page or whatever. But
Yeah.
I wound up talking with her, and thankfully there's a lot of the promoters that will work out of that space specifically who kind of run the scam of the pay to play type stuff, and
Sell X amount of tickets.
we are not hungry 21-year-olds.
So let me ask this question. Would you rather just be a studio band and just record and,
I think all 3 of us
or
have
do
to.
you want to be out and
I think
doing shows?
I think the 3 of us have different things that we get out of these things. I don't mind playing live, and I do like to do it occasionally. But if you told me, "Hey, we're going to play live every weekend," I could go to hell. I'm not.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not for me.
that's something I'm not looking.
I
looking
can
to
see
do
it
with
be
this.
a lot more stressful.
Yeah.
You don't have as much
It's
control.
just I've have had stage fright, in the past, and
Oh, sure.
I don't necessarily love the idea of performing, but when you're in the moment doing it, it's completely different.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
the hurrying up to wait aspect that I hate about it, but
Well, the music takes you away, right?
exactly.
A bit.
Once you're in the moment, it's like this ain't too bad.
When you have a good live show, it's pretty satisfying.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like what he said, if someone said you got to go out and do it every weekend, at this stage of my life,
Well, there again, you got to go there, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's the biggest problem. You
If
gotta
we
go
had
there.
a air conditioned bus,
Yeah.
or
Well,
people moving the
private
equipment.
jet,
For
I'd
me,
go with the
I'm
private
carrying
jet.
every piece of that drum kit everywhere I go. And
That's what we need as a
that
roadie.
shit is for the
Yeah.
birds.
You just in roadies.
So for me, and I'm not like this with everything. I don't want to make this seem like I'm Mr. Stone Cold, not bothered by anything. For whatever reason, I suffer zero anxiety playing in front of crowds or being in front of them talking. I just don't care, I think. So there's whatever wiring in there is supposed to amp me up for that. It doesn't. I will come off of a good set and feel good, but I don't think I'm getting the same endorphin bump that's, like I think I'm so middle of the road the whole
Even
time.
keeled.
Yeah, I'm even keeled, so it's like I don't get amped up negatively. I don't get amped up positively when we
so you
do
don't
one.
feed off the crowd.
Jay will bring us
A
back
little
down to
bit.
earth
I
from
mean,
time
I do
to
a little-
time.
Yeah,
and I do enjoy
that
it.
Hey
is
man, I'm
true.
freaking out about this show.
Show,
He's
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
say
well,
what?
My,
It
my,
goes back to the
my
hurry up
thing
and
is
wait.
there's only 2
Yeah.
kinds of people in that bar. People that love you and people you don't know. The people that love you don't care if you miss that snare
Yeah,
hit,
it's
and you're
true.
never seeing those people you don't know again.
yeah.
So there's literally nothing to care about
Nothing to lose,
other
right.
than
You're
go
right.
up there and have. For me, playing live is because that's something a band does. Right? I think we might, but I think most bands are gonna, without something that's on the horizon, it starts to be, we're canceling this Sunday. We're not going to play.
So
Oh,
when you're-
I got this stuff that Sunday. But if we don't have a structured thing, I think you don't keep a band together.
True.
I suspect. I don't know.
So when your CD goes platinum, you'll do a what do they call it, tour?
Yeah.
Now, see, that
do
is-
a live stream.
Yeah.
I would actually like to. I wouldn't hate putting a small regional tour in my back pocket just to be one of those things that I got to say. Like, yeah, one time we took 2 weeks and we did Michigan and Ohio and whatever. I'd like that. It's not that I.
And that's completely different
Well, it
than
takes a lot
doing
of
it
time.
every single weekend.
Sure,
And
yeah.
going to Carl's every weekend.
Correct. Yeah.
That's the thing. When you do that, as you well know, you're at the mercy of someone else. When you set your time in the studio,
Yeah.
you have all this control. When you go out there trying to get this, okay, well, we really don't want to play this gig, but if we want to play that one, we better
We'll
do
have to,
this
yeah.
one. So you're kind of at the mercy of
That's
the
a good
flow
point.
of whatever.
Well, and I suppose to get back to your original question, personally, what I like out of music is I like writing music and recording music and figuring out the composition of a thing. If left to my own devices, I would immediately move on to something else right after that composition. Like, once it was all down and put together, I would never know how to play that song again, probably. If that makes sense. Because there's nobody else counting on me to play it back properly. I've done the thing I'm going to do with it. And so, needing other people to play it with me, whether in this band, everybody writes their parts. With some exceptions, I think we give each other stuff, but
Sure.
for the most part, it's like, here's what I put down. Whatever comes back from the next guy is not going to be the exact thing that you do. Like, because I will occasionally record full demos that has a drum beat and guitar parts. That guitar part's never going to come back the same way and it shouldn't. I don't want it to. And I would say the same thing with the things, the comps that DZ puts together, whatever. But that part taken into the collaboration part, that's really all I care about with music. Like, that part, I do get the endorphins and the chicken skin and stuff from that stuff. When something starts to come together, when you've handed something to somebody and all of a sudden it was maybe a simple part or something that was working but didn't necessarily capture, and then the thing that comes back from them is the hooked melody or some of the stutters on the simple things, like like those drag triplets on like the kick drum on some of the songs, where it's like, oh, that just gave this gray a color. Okay, now we're making the cake.
To Jay's credit, he does a lot of work on the front and the back end.
Yeah.
As far as mixing and mastering and coming up with a lot of ideas and the structure of a song, the framework. So does Ben. Works super hard on lyrics and melodies, and I just, I try to fill in, and if we weren't getting something out of it, we wouldn't have met for the last 2.5 years on every Sunday.
Something's working, right?
Don't let this guy talk like he just shows up and beats on drums.
No,
He's
time, man.
I saw him sweating.
He's
in the
got
corner.
songs.
Yeah.
He's
Got
got
so much
songs on the
control.
roster.
He does.
Yeah, I saw him sweating in that corner. I know.
Humility
He came to
is.
play.
He brings
He
a
came
lot
to
more to
play.
the table than just keeping 4 on the floor.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
100%.
You guys sound good together. You got some chemistry.
It's fun to still be in a spot where we'll look at each other and go, well, that might be the best we've ever played that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We say
It was
that
fun.
maybe once at practice.
Yeah.
I think it's
One of the
right.
songs.
You know
Yeah.
that one gets better every time we do it.
It's
Yeah.
gotta be. I mean,
And it
I
should.
watched YouTube videos from last year. I think it was last year. Maybe it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. You guys posted a couple out. I mean, there were older videos.
There's some out there. Yeah.
But listening to you guys today made me want to attend Carl's on August 7th. Whereas watching those videos made me want to go watch something else. And, clearly that makes a statement.
Sure.
So, I can't wait to hear
You're
you
only
guys.
going to get better.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you.
So I don't know, is that a wrap, guys?
Yes, I
Anything-
think.
I don't
Any
know,
last
that
words?
depends on if the deacon's got any more burning questions.
Yeah.
Any last words before we
I
sign
don't know.
off?
Is there anything else a band should say to the world when they got the chance?
I would say keep listening to music, keep being yourself, You don't have to necessarily have an audience to play music. Really, you don't. Sometimes the best music comes when you're just, and the most satisfaction comes when you're just playing by yourself in a room.
Yes.
So that's what I would have to say.
Listen to wacky, weird stuff, man. Listen to anything that crosses your algorithm. Give it a chance. Just, I don't know, find something new.
Yeah.
I love discovering new music.
Yeah.
So awesome.
I've told these guys dozens of times that, like, not a lot of times. Normally you got to hear a song multiple times before it really gets you. But when you hear that song, the first time you hear it, and you're like, "Oh yeah, this rocks!" Like that's a special moment.
Yeah,
When you
grab-
know that you need to hear that
Exactly.
song again, yeah, that's a big one.
And I would also like to say, again, shout out to Space Junk.
Shout out Space Junk.
Yeah.
If
Shout
we
out
could
Chad
have-
Sowers.
Yeah. maybe
Missing
we-
Parts Productions.
Exactly. Maybe we could have Space Junk on the podcast. And
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be
Those
awesome.
boys would probably be a very interesting.
Yeah, they would. I'm sure they got a
they're
crazy
good time.
story.
Yeah. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
There you go.
Comment
So-
down below.
And Stories from the
Right.
Shack is done for the night.
Hey, also
Saturday night.
go find Cobalt Crown or click on the
Yes.
link that these boys put in the description and
Cobalt
or the
Crown.
first comment, because we do have content out there. We don't blast it out there a lot.
No,
but-
not a lot, but enough.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Hey,
That's a wrap.
I guess
That's
Jesus
about it.
said we're done.
Whoa, boy, that was perfect.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Great show, guys.
Yeah.
You guys
I
did a
thought it
great
was-
job. Okay, gang, we got another song by Cobalt Crown tonight called Favor. I know you're gonna like this, man. It's killing. So there again, don't forget to leave a comment and like and subscribe.
Gotta be control.
Hello, everyone. Welcome again. We're going to hear another song called Skylines by Cobalt Crown. And there again, at the end of the song, don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe.
Creature in the darkness, can you show me some of your line of those the ancient markets that I've been hearing about most of